I'm hoping this is coming through okay. I'm going to get my apron on and I'll check back with you guys in just a minute.
I'm going to help.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm Crystal. This is the live cooking class. Welcome to the Abundantly Blessed Homestead YouTube channel. We're going to be making Mexican casserole tonight. Okay. Anyway, we're going to get started here in just a few minutes when more of you guys start jumping on. We did have to move our live class from 5:15 to 6 p.m. for tonight because my Azure Hall is sitting right over there on the table. We just got in the door, so I'll give you guys a couple more minutes to jump on. We're going to be shredding some cheese here, and then we're going to get going on this meal.
What is it?
It is Mexican casserole. One person's on, yay! I don't know. You can't tell. All right. So I'm going to have a helper, I was told, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So I'm going to keep on grabbing a few more things that we need, and we're going to get rolling here in just a minute. You're going to want a 13 by 9 baking dish for this one. I'm going to go ahead and preheat this skillet back here. Hopefully I am coming through clearly. I'm going to go ahead and preheat this over medium heat. It is cast iron, so we typically don't heat cast iron over more than medium heat. It just holds the heat much better than most pots and pans, so we don't want to go over medium heat. Once it's preheated, we're going to go ahead and put 2 pounds of ground beef. You could do 1.5 pounds if you'd like. I don't like leaving the extra 1/2 pound inside my freezer, so we're just going to go with 2 pounds. In the meantime, I'm going to grab a cutting board and go ahead and cut up an onion. This recipe calls for 1 yellow onion. What you looking for, girly?
That.
Check the sink. It's right over there. You have to wash it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and chop up 1 yellow onion. That'll work.
That's what I use best.
Nevaeh's helping me today. So that's a change from normal. Right, Nevaeh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 1 yellow onion. Just going to dice this up and put it into the pan. And then Nevaeh is going to add the 2 pounds of ground beef to the skillet. Moving this live to 6 p.m. was kind of my test to see if more people would be on, but there's none of you guys on right now that I can see.
There's one person.
Nope.
Oh,
0 and 0.
that?
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just keep on chopping this onion. We'll see if more people jump on. I got to cook either way, so it doesn't really matter to me. We're just cooking away. This meal tonight is going to be grain-free because I made the grain-free tortillas ahead of time. I do have that recipe up here on the channel if that's something that you would be interested in. It'll heat up. And I think that's all the chopping that's inside this entire recipe is just those onions. Isn't that great? All right, so I'll move you guys a little closer so you guys can be in on the action and not so bored. For those of you who are watching the replay, you know. Entertain them, Nivea. I'm gonna go ahead and grease my 13x9 pan with some. You could also use tallow, goose fat, duck fat, the fats. You're losing pieces everywhere.
Yeah.
Wild onion. Actually, you probably need a little bit of fat for that pan, right?
Yeah, I'd rather that.
All right. I'll give you a little bit of lard.
Is that the smelly kind?
Nope. All right, so she's just going to go ahead and saute the onions. There's a fly on there. We are under attack by flies. I tell you what. I've been killing them since I got home. I guess I shouldn't have stopped, huh? These Amish fly swatters are amazing, by the way. Okay? The top's made out of leather and not out of plastic. These are the grain-free tortillas. This recipe is up on the channel. They're really, really nice and flexible. These are also keto, so that's awesome. This is what we're going to be using as our tortillas tonight. You could also make corn tortillas. That recipe is up here on the channel. Sourdough tortillas up on the channel. Sprouted tortillas up on the channel. There's plenty of recipes up here on the channel for tortillas if you would like to make your own for this recipe. I got way too much lard in here. All right. What's that?
Nothing.
Okay. So you took off your watch? Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and then just be ready to wash your hands after you get done doing that. I'm going to laugh really hard if it's just you and I this whole time and nobody else. It'll be a quick cooking class if nobody else jumps on here. Everybody's so used to the 5:15 p.m. cooking class. Oh, somebody's on. Hello. You haven't missed much. We're just sauteing onions in a cast iron skillet. We're going to add 2 pounds of ground beef. If you have the ability to comment and let me know that I'm coming through okay, that would be great. Yeah, or maybe we're having bad connection. If we're having a bad connection, I apologize. There's nothing really I can do about it. We're having a storm here, so this is what it is. I'm trying my best, guys.
We do like prayer.
They're like, yeah, no. Yeah.
Like, I don't think this is a thing I'm meant to do. Yeah.
All right, so we're just cooking it on up here. This is actually different. Excuse me. I don't know where the bottle went for it. Chicken.
One person's on.
Oh, good. Hello to whoever you are. Where? I don't see him.
He jumped off.
They jumped off again. So either we have really bad cell phone reception or they do. One of the two. What do you want to talk about tonight, Nivea, since you're my only companion?
I don't know.
Okay. It's gonna be a quiet cooking class, guys.
So, is there anything to talk about?
No.
I mean, zero.
Zero. We're just sauteing the beef here. This is a really, really, really quick meal. We're going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Let me make sure it's empty today. Excuse me, honey. It's empty. All right. I'm just laughing. Because the one day Nevaeh comes to help me, you guys aren't on. What's up with that? She was expecting a crowd.
I was not.
You weren't? No. I was hoping for a crowd. Because it was 6 o'clock. So maybe more people are probably cooking for their families. And
Usually people eat at 6.
yeah.
Town people.
Yeah. All right.
Or I could just pretend there's a crowd on.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
It's raining tonight. It's a miracle. It's raining tonight. What else should we talk about? The Azure haul went well. That video will be coming out either late tonight or tomorrow for you guys.
We can't just do it tonight.
Well, because the last time I put a Azure haul into a cooking video, not many people watched it. So, seems like people want it separate, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
It smells so good.
It does smell good. It doesn't even have any seasoning yet.
It reminds me of nachos.
Ooh, nachos. Yeah, so the Azure haul video will be coming up. I've been working on my cookbook. I have everything uploaded to the publisher, and I'm just fine-tuning it. So I will be putting out a video when I have all the details as far as price goes and how I'm going to handle orders. That will be coming hopefully in the next 2 weeks or less. Because it is all uploaded, but like I said, I do have to go back through. And some of the recipes call for things like fermented rice or fermented beans, and I do have that recipe and how to do that written down in hard copy there into the cookbook, and so I'd like to reference that page so that people can find the instructions on how to do that without jumping onto the YouTube channel. So that's going to take me some time. Shouldn't take too long, but it'll take some time. That beef's almost done. Isn't that great?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the latest on the cookbook. I stopped counting at 225 recipes. I did add several more, so I think we're somewhere closer to over 130 for sure. So that's where that count is sitting. This is going to come together really fast. Are you excited? Yes.
Maybe.
She's very excited. You guys couldn't see her face, but it was definitely an excited look. Okay, so we're going to bake this. So we're going to add the next ingredient, which is 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. If you don't know how to make your own taco seasoning and save yourself some money, I do have a quick video up here on the channel on taco seasoning, how to make it. It's very, very quick. Oh, there's another person that jumped on. If you have the ability to comment, would you please let me... You're gone already. I wonder if it's our reception. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping this is coming through clearly. Because it keeps looking like I'm trying to get on, but then it's just too yucky to watch.
I think
One person keeps jumping on. Whoever you are, we appreciate you trying to go live with us.
Maybe there's crazy kids that run around the house. Yes, stop me.
Oh, if you have crazy kids, I feel ya. I don't know who you are. All right, so 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning went into the 2 pounds of beef. Like I said, the recipe only calls for 1.5 pounds of beef, but I don't want 1/2 pound of beef wandering around my freezer waiting for some sort of magical recipe that I need 1/2 of a pound for.
Never.
So, never. Okay. Good to go? The next ingredient is going to be 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And while she's mixing this in, I'm going to go ahead and shred some cheese over here.
What kind?
We are using this cheese from Azure Standard. It is Romano Organic Sharp Cheddar. It's got to be our reception because somebody else just tried to get on again. Let's see if we move the camera over. What will happen? Let's try it from over here and see if we can get people to stay on. I'm going to move my camera and see if, because I don't know for sure that the reception is bad, but we're going to try spinning you guys over here and making a few adjustments and see if that helps with the reception. Okay, so Nevaeh's just cooking away there. It's kind of a weird angle, but if it gets us more reception, which I'm not sure it is, if you can see us clearly, please comment down below.
It's only like 10, so yeah, doesn't quite.
There we go. I moved my camera hoping that my reception is better. If you have the ability to comment, I know if you have the ability to comment, whoever you are, please comment down below and let me know that the stream is coming through clearly. Because I feel like
Two people!
Woohoo! I feel like we've had several people jumping on and off and trying to stay on. So let me know down in the comments if you're able to that I am coming through clearly or that my reception sucks. Either way, let me know.
I think we should turn this off.
Okay.
Two
We're
people.
so glad you guys are here. Yay! I'm having a storm here, so I'm really hoping that this video is coming through clearly.
I think I just had to check some.
All right. So inside the pot, just for review, for those of you who just jumped on, this is 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 yellow onion. I missed most of your class. I can see you. Good. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Jackie. So this is 2 pounds of ground beef.
Clear, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy. Welcome to the channel. I haven't seen you before. So into the pan is 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 yellow onion. We sauteed that. We added 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning. If you don't know how to make your own taco seasoning, I do have a video up on the channel on how to do that. And then we went ahead and dumped 1 15-ounce can of tomato sauce into the pot there. And we're going to start layering stuff on up. I did mention in the beginning of the video that I'm going to be using my keto grain-free tortillas with this recipe. I do have this video up on the channel. And also, if you want to use corn tortillas, I have that video up on the channel, or sprouted tortillas, or sourdough tortillas. All of those videos are up on the channel for free. You guys can go watch those. So I'm getting some shredded cheese because the top of this dish requests the deliciousness of cheese. I'm going to use sharp cheddar, but you could use whatever kind your family likes the most. So we're just going to take some of this meat mixture and we're going to layer it on the bottom down here of the pan. The pan is greased with some lard. You could use tallow, coconut oil, duck fat, goose fat. Any of the above would work. Perfect. Okay. I just love lard. So the salsa I'm going to be using tonight is my zucchini salsa. I have a video on that. I'm just going to go ahead and this is no science, guys. It's just kind of a dump kind of meal, dump and go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a layer of my keto tortillas down. These keto tortillas are amazing if you guys haven't tried them yet. They're grain-free and okay on the keto diet. Also okay on the GAPS diet. So they're a great alternative to carb-filled tortillas if you're looking to go low carb or grain-free. They roll up amazing. They're just delicious. Okay, so the next ingredient is sour cream. I use Nancy's sour cream. All right. I know it's a weird angle, guys, but I feel like we weren't getting enough good reception, but maybe we were okay earlier. It's hard to tell. So Nevaeh's going to go ahead and stir up the cream cheese, and we're going to put a layer of cream cheese down on here.
Sour cream.
Oh, sorry. Sour cream. Maybe I'm craving cream cheese, Nevaeh. Then what? Ooh, hear that thunder. It is so dark outside. I'm going to show the people.
Oh, wow.
Look.
So not there.
Look at how dark it is out there. Can you guys see that? Whoops. So dark. Somebody's getting some rain. We've gotten some. Okay, so she's just going to stir the sour cream, and then we're going to put a couple of dollops down. This is an easy meal. And if you use any of the other tortillas but these grain-free ones, you sure can go ahead and freeze this. It's a great meal to pull out. You could try freezing it with the keto grain-free ones.
The peach packets were fine.
It's just that the texture in them is a little bit off when they come out of the freezer. So it's up to you. It would still taste okay. It's just if you're a big texture person, I might not recommend you doing that. So Nevaeh's just going to dollop it on there. I'm going to move you around over here. Hopefully we don't lose you guys.
Just watch.
Yeah.
Oh, one.
It's okay. They jumped off before.
Oh.
There you go. A little bit better review, better lighting. You can see pretty Nevaeh doing it. We're here for you, Nevaeh. You're my once-a-year helper. I love this.
Oh, I guess you have.
Okay, so she's just spraying the sour cream around. I'm going to come back with a layer of meat. Like I said, there's no science to this. You could also add refried beans. I do have that video up here on the channel. If you're on GAPS, you could do the refried bean recipe and use white beans. If you're on full GAPS. Fermented white beans. To make refried beans. We did that for 1.5 years. It was delicious. All right, put another layer on there. There we go. Together it goes. Jackie, I know you're on, so I'm going to say it again, but I finished uploading my cookbook to the publisher today, and I should have some numbers next week, and I'll be putting out a video on that as far as how to order, how much the books are, and all that good stuff. So that'll be coming. It's all set. Like I said, there's really no science to this. If you don't like that much salsa, don't put that much salsa on.
We love salsa though.
we love salsa, and specifically my zucchini salsa. So look out, world. All right.
And then cheese, right?
And then cheese. Yeah, we're gonna smush it. Kind of smush it down and put the cheese on. So we only used half of a container of sour cream. But if you are a big sour cream lover, you sure could use the other half or serve it and put some sour cream on the top. We went ahead and preheated our oven to 350 degrees. Hang on, put this on top first.
Oh, yeah.
So if you are using corn tortillas, this is really delicious. If you just put a layer, these are not corn, but put a layer of corn tortillas across the top. And then sprinkle your cheese across the top. Those tortillas will crunch up like a tortilla chip. It's delicious.
Oh, yeah. The tops are my favorite.
Yeah. So this is going to go into the 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. There it is. Look at that. Perfect timing. But really everything in here is basically cooked, so it's just enough to warm it through to the temperature that you like to eat. You could do a really, really thick cheese, but if you just do a thin layer of cheese, I don't know if you guys can see that, it like just barely covers everything, then those tortillas will crisp up when you go to bake it at 350 degrees. Why is after it, yeah. All right. So like I said, 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. I do have half a container of sour cream left. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, half of a container of sour cream left that I will use to top it with when it comes on out. Each piece can just have like a little dollop in people's bowls. And I do have just a tiny bit of salsa left. But like I said, it really depends on how much you like salsa, how much you like sour cream. If you wanted it to be creamier, you would have put more sour cream in. It's pretty versatile. And like I said, you can also layer in some fermented beans or make up refried beans using fermented beans. That was an easy dinner. Yeah. Which is great. People like easy dinners, right? Right, Jackie? Right. So, I thought I had a bag for this, but maybe I don't. I don't think so. Okay. Well, does anybody have a topic to talk about or any questions? Cooking class, because I can answer questions. If you guys want me to sort of deal, you just gotta comment down below. I will be making my Azure Standard video pretty much right as soon as we get off of here, because I have it all over here on my table. So that is next on my list of videos to do. Yeah, Jackie, it was a huge project. I completely underestimated. I completely underestimated the amount of time that I was going to have to put into this cookbook. I totally underestimated, yeah, just the time. There's been a lot of time. We have 183 pages, but a page is like one page equals 2 pages, if that makes sense. Each side of the page is 2 pages. And it was just a lot. I used a really super cool thing online for making cookbooks, and it's great. It just had a couple of hiccups, and the way I had typed it up, I couldn't just like exactly copy and paste it like they wanted me to do. So anyway, I spent probably 10 hours so far uploading it, which sounds crazy, but like I literally have to like highlight each recipe and like move it on to the internet sort of deal. So it took a while, and like I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to tag certain pages within the recipes so you guys can find everything. Directions on how to make bone broth and chicken broth, and how to ferment beans, how to ferment rice, how to soak things. All of that stuff is all in there. So it's just a lot to type up and a lot to get on there, but I'm excited to have it all in one place. I'm excited to offer it to you guys. And I'm excited to be done, if I'm being honest. It'll be great to be done. And I think as far as like future cookbooks go, I think I will start typing them as I start falling in love with new recipes. And that way it's like already on the computer instead of having to type, 250 recipes all in a couple of days. So it's been quite the project. So anyway, that's that. I've got the latest out of the canner is some spaghetti sauce. Canned that up this morning before I went to my mom's house. She has internet and was working on the cookbook. So anyway, I think that's it, guys. So thanks so much for jumping on, Jackie and whoever the person is. Tracy, maybe Tracy's on still. I appreciate it. Let's see. Do you know why they call where you start full gaps? It seems to me like the full will be towards the end. So the full is towards the end. If you read the book, they talk about starting on intro. And it's kind of unclear. Okay, so the full gaps is at the end. It is the final stage, but the gaps practitioner that helped me through the gaps diet always recommended that everyone starts on the full gaps. And that's because you're working your way kind of in the diet backwards, if that makes sense. So that the body can have like the die-off and the gut swing to the good bacteria before you begin intro and you're ready to do all your healing. It just takes the load off of the body so that you're not doing a huge swing in gut bacteria, a rapid die-off of bad bacteria, and trying to start healing the gut all at once. So it's just a step on in. Yes, it seems kind of weird, and yes, if you read the books, the full gaps is actually at the end. But if you do that first, your experience on intro will be much, much easier than if you were to wait and just do intro first and work your way up. Because the switch from a standard diet into intro is usually a huge leap. People are usually eating bread and carbs and grains and all that sort of thing on their daily diet. And if you take that diet and literally the next day you jump into intro, you will become very sick. It's usually like a keto type flu, just not a very good experience, and you have tons of brain fog. Whereas if you jump into the full gaps first and have your gut swing and everything, it's a lot less all at once for the body, if that makes sense. But yes, full gaps technically, according to the gaps people, does go at the end. It's just I have seen and I've heard multiple times from multiple different practitioners that starting on full gaps first is the best way to go. I'm hot. Is it hot in here? I'm like sweating.
Just open the windows.
You should go open the windows, girl. All right, you guys. With that, I am out of here. Thanks so much for joining me. The video's going to be ready in 30 minutes, and I'm going to go over and work on my Azure haul. You guys can look out for that video. It should be up either tonight or tomorrow. And I'll see you guys on the next cooking class. It will be back to 5:15 next week. All right, we're good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you later.